Hey guys, so impromptu runner hip injury. Jesse's here with me. We're at our kids' baseball game, and shout out to my videographer today, Travis from Incline Family Dentistry. Thank you. So Jesse had a bit of a running injury not too long ago. Not like a crazy injury. She's had a baby not so long ago, so everything just doesn't work like it's supposed to. So we're just gonna go through some P&F stretching and some trigger point, kind of out here on the grass, and see if we can get things cleaned up and feeling better. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Cool. So land on your back. Put your head this way. You might want to come like over here. Cool. So I want you to just relax. Take it easy. The more relaxed you can be, the more benefit you're going to get out of this. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So first thing is, this is the good side, right? We're just going to check range of motion on the good side and do some stretching over there so we can compare it to the bad side. Simple, right? So stretch your hamstring first, hands below the knee. Feel a good stretch? Medium to strong?
Yeah.
Good. We're looking for a medium to strong stretch. I should probably take my hat off. The camera probably can't see my face. Now let's see my bald head instead. So a medium to strong stretch. We're going to hold it for about 10 seconds, and then you're going to push into me for 10 seconds. So go ahead and push hard like you're trying to push to the ground. All right, we got about 5 seconds left. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly relax. We're going to take that stretch a little further. Good. So we got like a good, I don't know, 10 degrees range of motion there. Perfect. That's what we want. We're just tricking your Golgi tendon organ and stretch tendon reflex to give you more flexibility. Questions yet? No. Good?
Good.
Awesome. After that, you're going to hold it for about 30, 45 seconds, and then we're going to go ahead and stretch your piriformis. So you're going to relax, about 90 degrees, take your knee up, medium to strong stretch once again. No big deal, right?
Nope.
Awesome. So once again, holding your stretches for a minimum of 30 seconds, and a minute's probably better. When you're doing the P&F stretching, so you're stretching for 10 seconds, active resistance for 10 seconds, and then relax back into that stretch for 30 seconds. Cool. You haven't had any hip surgeries, right?
No.
No low back surgeries?
No.
Probably should ask that stuff first. Take a big breath in. Exhale slow. Maybe you fall across your body. Good.
Oh, is there like a line?
So once again, 30 seconds. This isn't very tight, so that's pretty good. Nice and slow back. Good. So that's the good side. Let's see how the bad side feels. So relax. Kind of push through range of motion. Is there pain there?
No, it's just tight.
Just tight? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, start the hamstring. Relax. So I'll probably get yelled at about this. Girls don't know how to relax. There's too much going on in their heads, especially moms. Good stretch, medium strong?
Yeah.
Can I have my snack?
All right, push against me. Keep pushing, keep pushing. We're going for 10 seconds, so we got about 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly relax. Remember, it's slowly relax. A lot of people just try to go limp, and I'm pushing really hard, and that doesn't work out well. And then we're holding it for 30 seconds. Good range of motion increase there. Relax, breathe deep, exhale slow, let your hips sink into the ground. I hope the phone's picking up the audio. We're learning today, we're learning.
Doesn't hurt.
Good. So before we started stretching, how would you rate, or how would you describe what your hip felt like? Future pro baseball player right there.
Tight and pain when I would go up.
Pain like when you flex your knee towards your chest.
Yes.
Okay.
And this
How
is
would
when
you rate
Jesse
that
got
pain
hit by a
originally
ball.
on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being it hurts so bad you have to call an ambulance. 1 being you're at home sitting on the couch, doesn't hurt at all.
Maybe a 3.
Okay, good. If they're experiencing pain like greater than a 6, you probably want to tell them to go to a doctor. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. All those disclaimers. Good. All right, big breath. Exhale slow. side or is it the other side? Yeah. Holding it 30 seconds to a minute once again. It's a long time to count. I count a lot all day long. All I do is count. People think trainers do something else than that. That's all they do. It's true. All right. On your side, and let's face that way. Good. Bend your top knee. Relax it to the ground. Bottom leg straight. Cool. So we're just going to do a little bit of trigger point, trying to do some like myofascial release and trigger point. Along the lateral part of her hip and down her leg. Try to loosen some things up. Is it already hurt? Everything else we've done feels good. This typically doesn't. We want to find those areas of tension, and we only want to apply enough pressure that we can feel some significant resistance, but they're not tightening back up against you. They're not fighting it. You're going to find those areas of tension. You're going to push and hold for about 45 seconds, waiting for it to kind of release. Babies help immensely. They help the relaxation process. Yeah. Breathe deep. No crying on camera.
Feels great.
It feels great. I do have some videos about self-myofascial release. You should check those out. Sorry, Travis, I touched your wife's butt.
She asked you to.
It's her fault.
There you go.
Watch out for my boy Russ. Is there a line?
Maybe. As long as you're okay being on video.
I'm fine, yeah.
Everybody thinks it's all good, and then they have to experience it, and it's not the most pleasant experience. So let's spin around the outside of your hip. Now we're going to come down the lateral part of your leg. A lot of people think you're doing work on the IT band. The IT band doesn't really release. It's a ligament. It's kind of stuck. It doesn't. It's the muscles that are traveling underneath it and are being held by the retinaculum that we're kind of playing with and trying to loosen up here. Yeah. Breathe deep. Exhale slow. Once again, when you find those areas of tension, we're not just rolling over them and moving on. We're holding it for about 30 to 45 seconds, letting that area of tension release. This causes a lot of blood flow to flow into the area, just so we can get rid of some cellular debris and get things cleaned up in there, and it can start to relax and feel better again. You'll see in some of the foam rolling videos that we travel down like an inch, back up half an inch, do some cross friction. That's for myofascial release. That's getting all the fascia between your layers of skin and fat and muscle to kind of loosen up and separate and let those muscles travel freely within their sheaths. This is more about releasing areas of tension. Big fan of dry needling. They don't let me do dry needling, sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you just being tough for the camera?
No, I'm good.
My thumb's getting tired.
It's tight.
It's like
I
pushing
feel
on
it.
a piece of steel cable.
It's kind of how it feels on the inside.
It's not supposed to feel like that, in case you're wondering.
I didn't know it went so far down.
All the massage therapists see this. I'm probably doing something wrong. Feel free to give me tips. I'm not a massage therapist. Just a trainer. It's not as bad down here. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's all right down here.
Yeah.
All right. Stand on up. See if we did any magic. So do the thing that hurts.
Oh, feels better.
Feel better?
Yeah, feels better.
That'll last for about 45 minutes. But if you do it regularly, it sticks and everything gets better.